Sociopath versus Narcissist, the ultimate psychological chess match. What happens when two master manipulators meet? When a narcissist locks horns with a sociopath, it isn't love, it's war. A game of control, ego, deception, and survival. Today, we're diving into the explosive psychological chess match between these two dark personality types. Who manipulates whom? Who wins and who loses? We'll break down the core traits of narcissists and sociopaths, explore their dynamic when they clash, and uncover the shocking tactics they use to outmaneuver each other. Let's begin. 1. Who are they? Defining the players. To understand the game, you need to know the players. The narcissist. Driven by a need for admiration, narcissists are ego-fueled, image-obsessed, and hypersensitive to criticism. At their core, a fragile self-esteem wrapped in grandiosity. Key traits: inflated sense of self-importance, constant need for praise, lack of empathy, envy and entitlement, deep insecurity, masked as confidence. The sociopath. Sociopaths, or those with antisocial personality disorder, are master manipulators with little to no conscience. They use charm, deceit, and control without remorse. Key traits: persistent disregard for rules, pathological lying, superficial charm, impulsivity, lack of empathy and guilt. Narcissists need to be admired. Sociopaths need to dominate. Both want control, but for very different reasons. The first encounter. When a sociopath meets a narcissist, it often begins with admiration. The narcissist sees a charming, confident person who seems to recognize their greatness. The sociopath sees an ego ripe for manipulation. Scenario 1. At a party, a narcissist brags about their success. The sociopath flatters them, listening intently, mirroring their body language, pretending to be impressed. This is the bait. Psychological dynamic. Narcissist falls for the flattery. Sociopath gauges weaknesses. Both enter a strategic dance of control. At this stage, both think they have the upper hand. 3. Manipulation tactics. 3. Manipulation. Let's talk tactics. The narcissist's moves. Gaslighting. Rewriting reality to maintain superiority. Triangulation. Involving a third party to incite jealousy or rivalry. Love bombing. Showering with affection to gain loyalty. Silent treatment. Withholding attention as punishment. The sociopath's moves. Mirroring. Copying traits to build false intimacy. Pathological lying. Twisting facts to control perceptions. Isolation. Cutting off the narcissist's support system. Threats and intimidation. Subtle or overt control through fear. Key difference. The narcissist wants to be seen as powerful. The sociopath just wants power. 4. Power struggles. Sooner or later, admiration turns to rivalry. The narcissist begins to feel threatened. Their partner is no longer adoring them. They're outmaneuvering them. Example: conflict. The sociopath starts making decisions without the narcissist's input. The narcissist lashes out, demanding recognition. Psychological fallout. Narcissist becomes paranoid. Sociopath becomes colder. Arguments turn manipulative. Trust erodes, if it ever existed. This isn't a love story. It's a power play. 5. Psychological warfare. In the heat of conflict, psychological warfare escalates. Narcissist response. Victim playing, public humiliation to regain status, passive aggression. Sociopath response. Strategic abandonment, smear campaigns, cold, calculated revenge. Quote, "When you fight a monster, be careful not to become one yourself." Nietzsche. Who wins? Often it's the sociopath. Why? Because while the narcissist fights for ego, the sociopath fights to win. Their detachment gives them the edge. Aftermath. Eventually the bond breaks. For the narcissist, bruised ego, obsession with revenge, confusion and self-doubt. For the sociopath, indifference, already on to the next target, no emotional scars, viewer insight. If you've ever been caught between these two forces or experienced one of them up close, you know how destructive this dynamic can be. 7. Can they coexist? Can they stay together? Rarely. It requires one to be significantly weaker, emotionally, socially, or financially. Even then, it's a volatile, destructive bond. Think Bonnie and Clyde with mind games. When narcissists and sociopaths collide, it's not romance, it's war. Understanding their tactics isn't just fascinating psychology, it's survival. If this video opened your eyes, hit like, subscribe, and share it with someone who loves decoding the dark side of human nature. Until next time, stay wise and stay safe.